okay, I keep forgetting to make this video, and I need to get it out because it is important. It could be what's going to be the big news here in a couple months. Um, Big thanks to Mama Knock. If you don't watch her stuff, she does amazing work. Please check her out. She made this really awesome video a little while back. It's all about the TPP, right? This is the Trans-Pacific Partnership. It's a big deal. It's the real deal. It's a real thing. As you can see, this is our U.S. representative in talks right here. He's talking about it on CNBC. It's a real deal. All right, it's among 12 nations. Basically, long story short, please watch this video though. But long story short, it's a new business agreement. It's a new way of doing things, and it's not good. All right, and what's interesting about this is that there's that rumor going around that that there's going to be big financial news that is going to affect negatively every American in their daily lives. It's going to be announced in February or March. And it's not the collapse, but it's the start of the collapse. And it could very well could be this TPP here. And I tell you, with this on top of the headlines that have been coming out the last couple days, have you seen this? Bank of America is actively preparing for the Chinese January 31st trust default. And the thing is that this isn't like a doom thing, like, oh, if they default, it's the end of the world. What the problem with this default is if they do, if potential contagion could happen. And what's even worse is that as the thing about this default is that they knew from the start, if they do indeed default, it's going to put a microscope on everything that's taken place. Because this default would have been seen coming because, as they said, they knew for a fact that the money would never have been able to have been paid back, and let alone be paid back on time. So if they do indeed default, all sorts of other things like the pension programs and all this other stuff, all these other deals are all going to come into light. And it's not going to be good when the realization is holy crap, how are they going to pay back all these other things, let alone this one? And I'm not talking China, I'm talking everybody. Which next month is the big debt showdown again for the United States. You also have this is huge. China expected to announce as more than doubled its gold reserves. And then you get this here. Germany has recovered a paltry 5 tons of gold from the New York Fed after 1 year. There was a very smart guy on here who said that this whole thing ends, this whole game is up whenever China stops getting their gold. Because there is a very finite number of gold on the planet. It's not a never-ending number. There's only a certain amount of gold that the world has. China is gobbling it up, and whenever they don't get their gold, it makes you wonder after this default or this Trans-Pacific Partnership hits, if they're like, you know what, this enough of this. You know, enough of this. We're gonna do our own thing. We're gonna back our stuff with gold, and we're gonna do business with other countries that want to do stuff in gold. It's not good. I mean, there is some real ugly trouble around the corner, and I know we've all said it before, myself included. I said it back in 2012. This thing should have been done and over with if it was up to me. But I was wrong, absolutely. But the fact of the matter is, this is not up for debate. Every country in the world spends more than they make. It's basic arithmetic. It's not up for debate. It's going to happen one day when this system crashes. And when America, when you have stuff like, again today where it's reported that Target and Walmart are reporting negative numbers, and they continue to report negative numbers, and Walmart and Target and those other major retailers, retail itself counts for 70% of GDP. If those retailers are reporting negative numbers, and you have 92 million people out of the workforce, I mean, we're done. And a record number of people each month on food stamps and disability. I mean, it's over. They're just going to keep limping it along until they possibly can. And it looks like it's all about to come undone. And it looks like it could possibly start in February or March. And it could be either from China not getting their gold, or this TPP, or freaking Japan. It's really crazy stuff. We are living in some wild days. So this could be it. I don't know, but it's very important to learn about this as far as I'm concerned, because this really could be the overnight game changer that starts a whole domino effect. So I just wanted to put that stuff out there. Thanks again to Mama Knock. Great video, great work. Keep it up, teammate. You're awesome. Thanks to all my teammates and subs. Good work, everybody. Let's keep looking for the truth. Let's keep finding more and more stuff out. Great work. All right. See ya.